Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. Wow, that one's a bit overkill, huh? All right, we can do this one. I'm live. Yeah. Woo. Oh, man. I gotta do something. Okay, what is going on with this? Like, should not be like this zoomed in. Let's try this. A little better. I was like really like super tall there. Anyway, all right, guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I almost didn't stream tonight. I'm tired. I am really tired. We are going to be playing some more Silent Hill 2, of course. We're getting really far into the game, so definitely going to be like maybe another stream or two, but you should have it done pretty soon here. Aiming to have it done over the weekend, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I hope everybody's been having a good day. You know, nice Friday. I know a lot of the country's cold as heck right now, and definitely feels like Halloween and fall is here, but it'll warm up soon enough for some of us. So, you know, won't feel quite so fall for a little bit. You know, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. But you know, spooky season though. Spooky season is going to be lasting for a while. No break in the spooky. So, yeah. I think that's kind of about it, to be honest. I really just kind of want to jump into the game today. I don't really want to waste too much time on yakking away and stuff. Let me see if there's anything that's absolutely something to talk about for gaming news. Because really, I mean, like, there is some like stuff, but like, yeah. Yeah, not really anything too crazy. Apparently Star Wars Outlaws and Nintendo Switch 2 is ray traced. That's pretty impressive for the Switch 2. Supposedly there'll be a Nintendo Direct sometime in the middle of September. Probably another week. It's pretty cool. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, Marvel Tokon. Yeah, I wish I could get as excited about Tokon as I see other people getting. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I am really tired of tag fighters. Like, tag mechanics are just, they're played out. I'm done with them. I just want straight up head-to-head fighters, you know. I feel like maybe I'm in the minority here, but I really just enjoy the goofy simplicity of like Mortal Kombat 2 or something. Like, you know, nothing too much. I mean, obviously Mortal Kombat 2 was even more extra than Mortal Kombat 1, but like there was a purity to older fighting games that I feel like a lot of newer fighting games just like they're trying almost too hard to impress. I know the audiences are going for, I know the changes and everything in the system, but yeah, I just feel like there's a certain point here where, like, I don't know. I guess I just really wanted Marvel vs. Capcom 4. You know, like I really just wanted, you know, Capcom to be like, you know what, MVCI didn't work out too well, but let's go ahead and we'll push for MVC4. I know it's not going to have some of the greats that kind of help build the franchise, but you know, hey, we're Capcom. We're on a roll right now, right? You know, we'll get the X-Men, you know, the Fantastic Four. Why not? We'll drop them in there too, right? It just felt like it was a good time for that. And I'm not saying that MVC can't return. Like, Tokon does not, like, you know, holding out to the Marvel license exclusively as far as I'm aware. But with Tokon out, it just makes it harder for Capcom to justify the resources on it when they could be doing anything else. You know, the need from the fans of When's Marvel, you know, is already... Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. My model looks all weird. You know, the need from the fans, you know, is for a while, it's not going to be where's MVC. You know, it's not going to be where's Marvel. You know, it's going to be, oh, Marvel Tokon. Let's go absolutely fucking crazy over it because it's got tag teaming and it's got Marvel characters and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, and honestly, I like the, like, personally, as cool as MVC2 was, like, it is definitely the OG in my opinion, is the GOAT, right? But like, I have a soft spot for Children of the Atom and the original MVC, like the whole like era of like, because you could literally see the evolutionary jumps like months apart in some cases, like, but like you had, you know, X-Men, Children of the Atom, you know, and then you had you know, Marvel superheroes, and then you had the obvious Marvel versus Capcom, you know, and then MVC2, which really blew the lid off of things, and then MVC3, which is still a really good game. Like, you know, unbalanced is all hell, but it doesn't matter. It's fun. You know, MVC, I should have been a return to form, but yeah. And, you know, I'm glad Max stuck with it and got that mod out, but you know, it's not what I'm looking for. But I'm weird when it comes to fighting games, you know, like I haven't been excited about fighting games in a long time. Like Killer Instinct Remake, or whatever you want to call it, 2013. Obviously, you know, I'm always interested in new fighting games, but I don't feel like what's coming out right now reflects the creativity of the franchises that came out in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. It's just not there. You know, what you get, it's pretty impressive for what it is. And obviously, like, it's still a niche genre. Fighting games don't necessarily sell well, like a lot of things. So it's hard to say. But yeah, I don't know. I can't feel like for some reason, when I saw the trailer and all and the teaser and all that during their last presentation, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, but yeah. But it's gonna be big because it's Marvel. Right now, Marvel, everything is huge, but yeah. Huh. The guy who wrote Deus Ex says that its influence on Elon Musk may be its longest, worst legacy. Damn, that is some anger. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here in the news that's really worth talking about. So honestly, I say we just jump right into the game. Let's not waste our time with this piddly shit. Boop, boop, boop. All right, and of course, activate display lighting mode. Beep boop. Hey, look at that. Okay. Alright. So, last we were playing, yesterday, we got out of the hospital. We defeated the whole maze thing that came out after the hospital. We didn't find Laura, but we did find Eddie, which that was a weird conversation. But we made our way through the park, and now we're down in a like weird prison area. So cool, right? Spooky shenanigans and, you know, commence. Like I said, I'm really tired. This probably will not be a super long stream. Probably only like 3 hours, which, you know, still a lengthy time to play something, but yeah. I've just been kind of not doing well in the sleep department these days. You know, a lot of real life stuff happening, so it's been kind of dragging it down. So yeah, I'm not like operating at full capacity, but that's okay. We don't need to be going too crazy today. It's just Silent Hill. What the fuck? That's right, I forgot. I saved after I killed all that. You know, there we go. Is there a point to that? Sure. There we go. There we go. It was something like that. Trying to hide around every door, you know. Alright. Okay. What do you note down? So, hornless ox, eyeless boar, headless serpent. Oh no. I have a feeling I shouldn't be out here. Wingless bird. Wingless dove, okay. I didn't see a, Alright, let's just save, because I'm thinking we might need to save scum a little bit. horses. Just gonna follow the wall. Pull yea but once on a rope's frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tales, think upon each sin, or what the blind fate choose, let the judgment begin. Okay. I don't know what. Oh. Oh? Aha. Where was the other one? Headless serpent. Ooh, we got an electric chair. Those creepy ass dudes. Okay. A reminder to all guards. Effective immediately, it is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. We all remember what happened last time there was a spike, though I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. We will not have another incident. Oh, you're not happy, huh? Oh, these ones have even longer legs. Oh, it's not going to shoot through the thing. Bro, what? Okay. Power transfer levels. Green is maintenance level. Use the test before each use. Yellow is optimal level. Maintained for safe operation. Red is danger level. Do not operate. Can result in power spike and system overload. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Prisoner E662, age 23, sex male, method electrocution. Witnesses 0. Note to medical staff. During last night's execution, the prisoner, assumed to have been disabled, simply stood up and approached the chair without any assistance. From now on, take utmost care when reviewing the patient's medical history. Guards need to be made aware how capable the prisoners are in order to avoid any incidents. Damn, wouldn't that be fucking trippy? I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that actually happened. In the center of Silent Hill lies the town major tourist attraction, Toluca Lake. But there's a darker side to this scenic, beautiful reservoir. What may seem a bread-and-butter local ghost story you've heard time and time again, in this case, rings surprisingly true. One fateful fog-bound November day in 1918, a tourist cruiser called Little Baroness has set sail never to dock again. Newspaper articles report the event Newspaper articles reporting the event contain no details of the ship's disappearance. Despite an extensive police search, neither a single fragment of the ship nor the remains of the passenger or the crew have ever been recovered. But in 1939, an even more bizarre incident has taken place. Many pages are missing, torn out. Many corpses rest at the bottom of this lake. Their bony hands stretch out towards the boat that passed overhead. Perhaps they reach for their comrades. Damn. So I was able to get the head of the serpent done. Now I need to get back out to the yard to unlock the next thing. This is weird. Alright, let's save. Jerks. That is the ox. Which is going to be this way. Wait. This way. Jesus, man. Stop attacking the same goddamn thing. Jesus. Give me like 5 seconds to look at this. Saw someone walking around past lights out again. Whichever one of you that was, do I need to remind you that you must never leave your post without prior clearance? Next time I catch you, report the warning. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. So the second, that light over there doesn't last nearly as long as this light. But that's also the light I need to get to. Alright. It is bad to take when they own. They said they own, the other can't take. What I cannot own. Should the warden take? No, he shouldn't own again. I will take, I will own. Alright then, buddy. I'm just gonna wait for the light to change again. Da 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 da. You know, if you think about it, this is just horror movie red light, green light. Let's see, morning route. Disruption reported. C-140 yelling about C-777 haunting him. Claims bars can't hold him. Administered sedative at C-140. Noon lockup. Perform precautionary search of C-77 cells D5. No traces found of the prisoner leaving his cell unsupervised. Recommend further psychiatric evaluation of C-140. Afternoon route. C-140 and C-777 missing from their cells. Alarm raised. Search in effect. Update. Bathroom door barred from inside. Efforts made to get them open. We don't hear anything from the other side. Evening lockup. Okay. So I'm guessing it's going to get me into that. Okay, so block D. Great. So I'm kind of hoping that there isn't like a Silent Hill version of this prison, because this is kind of annoying enough. You know, and like, I don't feel like this needs to be padded. As a matter of fact, I don't feel like the rest of the game needs to be padded. I think we're good. You know, like, we could just go places and finish the story. That'd be great. Yeah. Like, this is kind of oppressive in a way, you know? Like, weirdly, I'm excited to play Silent Hill F when it comes out. And a big reason why is mainly just because, you know, the setting isn't going to be this, like, dark industrial, you know, everything's either like a dingy hospital or a dingy, like this prison facility, you know, like, it's a Japanese town. Those are quaint, right? What could possibly go wrong? All kinds of things, but it'll just be a nice change of pace. Now, to be fair, I haven't really played a lot of, like, the Fatal Frame franchise. In which case, you know, that might be a bit too much to me. You know, like, if I played a lot of Fatal Frame and then I saw what was going on here, maybe I actually wouldn't be so excited about Silent Hill F. But I don't know. Guess you can't just get in there very easily. You must have to go around. Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Now it's too late. I'm going for a walk. Clever boy. Here's your reward. I'm going to pay a visit to my friend. We could both use a bath. Eh? What is this? A shiv key? Not really sure what that's going to be used for, but what does the map say? C4. Oh, I think C4 was the... I couldn't get into that one. He's coming. I know he is. The bars, the walls, they can't hold him. He'll get in. He'll get in. I still have time. I could make it almost through, but he's close. I can feel it. He's coming to finish it. Let him come. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm in the toilets. They won't save you. I told you, didn't listen. He's here. I'll just wait till that's done. I guess you could say this has been a load of bull. Think I'll be here all week. Alright. Come on. Ba-ba-bum. Alright. So this is basically going to be a big gauntlet. This looks familiar. Oh. This is probably going to be that weight. There it is. Okay. Whew. Okay, so 2 down. 2 to go. Alright. Take a break just because, you know, it's tense. The game's tense. You get to those points and it's like, yeah, I mean, I know I can run from them, but it doesn't make it any less, like, anxiety inducing with, like, the music and the monster screaming and yeah, I'll just say I'm glad I'm playing it easy. Oh man, it would feel way too frustrating if I had to do it like hard, normal hard or whatever. Like, plus this game would just take longer. I don't want to die a ton of times and just get like really angry and frustrated. And ultimately, like, games like this I feel like are better for their, like, for me, horror games are better for their narrative and like their atmosphere and everything, and not so much like the survival horror part of it. Like, some people really like that. They want the tension of like scavenging for resources and stuff like that. But me, I'm just here for a good time, not for a long time. I had my fair share of Resident Evil style games, survival horror and all that when that was like a fresh thing. And over the years, I've just kind of grown to dislike it more and more. Give me something that's more like Dead Space, where it's like maybe like a Metroidvania or something, but it's an action adventure game, and your resources are just going to be everything you pick up along the way. And your only real thing is that, you might have to make a choice of not shooting everything that moves, but like, other than that, it's just be careful, because like ultimately with the whole point of survival horror, like people love it. The people who love it because the scarcity creates like moments of decision, right? But what limited resources is supposed to do is just make you think twice. That's all it does. So let's say you have a situation where like Dead Space is a good example. The monsters don't die when you shoot them, right? Like, you have to aim for specific points. You got to dismember them and stuff, like, remove them as a threat. But that takes time, and you may not necessarily have to do it. Or you might have a creative way of doing it that saves ammunition. Like there's ways you can approach it with a tool set, as opposed to like, I only have 2 twigs and this a pack of bubble gum. Let's make an you're not supposed to MacGyver the crap out of these things. MacGyver is definitely an old reference now, but yeah, you're not supposed to be able to like mad scientist your way out of situations, like that. Like, you're supposed to have a tool set and then use the right tool for the job. So that's just my personal take on it. I know it's not the most popular one. Lots of people think differently. But it is how I look at it. Well, actually, I've done... Did I do boar? No, I did serpent, I think, and an ox. I have not done dove. Yeah, we did that one. Yeah, that was the boar, I think. Yeah, walked into that one, didn't you? Incident at the infirmary. D-183 assaulted medical staff, attempted to steal medication. Situation under control. Noon lockup. Rumors of disease spreading among the prisoners. Reports administration. Afternoon wrote E-130 had a coughing fit. Reports medical staff. Evening lockup. Nothing. That was it. Huh. Old man's always prepared. To that then? Oh. Guards think we're lepers now. Don't know why, but they stay away. I don't complain. Okay, so... Jesus Christ. Okay, I won't lie. That one gave me a good jump. You're giving me a save point, so there must be a reason why you think I need this. He locked himself in, took the key. None of the COs got a spare, but I know there is one. He was going nuts over the disease. See if the head nurse doesn't have it. Thinks he's safe up there. He'll get what's coming. Where is that? That's the break room. Regarding the emergency medical examination report, the report's conclusions are incorrect. The prisoners are sick. The examinations are to be repeated until the condition is properly diagnosed. Use more invasive methods if necessary. One must know the true nature of this affliction. All else is secondary. New rules of conduct effective immediately. Guards are to keep their distance from the prisoners at all times. Any attempts of approaching the guards by the prisoners are to be met with immediate disciplinary action. Prisoners are to be confined to their cells until further notice. Repeat examination report conclusions. None of the examined show any clinical sign or symptom of a life-threatening illness, contagion, or otherwise. The recommended endurance tests were also performed. The results have been submitted directly to the warden as per his specifications. Oh. To the warden's office we go, apparently. Okay, so can we sneak out that way? I don't know if it's that easy. No, it is not that easy. Still, we just have to take the long way. Okay. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. At least it's not super far. Okay, so that just leaves the bird. Hmm. Am I still missing? Hmm. Wait, why do I now have 5 weights? the fuck? Sheesh, that was more annoying than it needed to be. Okay. Well, not getting back out that way. Looks like there's some steps, though. Ugh. Sorry, I'm yawning. Like I said, I'm really tired. It's been a very busy last couple of days. And stressful. A lot of unexpected family things happening, and you know, there's always the stresses of money and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, I wonder who's going to win that Powerball tomorrow. It's I'm pretty sure it's going to be like $2 billion when all said and done. That's going to be wild. The cash option won't be anywhere near that. The cash option will be like probably like $500 million. But still, I mean, that's pretty freaking wild. $2 billion jackpot is just insane. I would be shocked if that doesn't get split. Like, if only one person wins that entire jackpot, that would be effing wild, to be honest. You know, ideally, like, it should be split, but it's just crazy to me, though, because, like, you can't help everybody with that kind of money. Yeah, sure, but, like, the amount of help you can give people. Sorry, you son of a birch. Yeah, trying to be a sneaky. But yeah, the amount of help that you can give to people. I'm guessing I'm supposed to get that shawl. What is with this, like, cell? It must be like the isolation units or something. Like, that's horrible. You can sit on the floor barely, but it's not going to be very comfortable. You're not sleeping, that's for damn sure. Well, that's just a torture chamber. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you know, like, that kind of money, you could split it pretty good. Help out a lot of people. Oh, steps go up. I should continue to explore, I think. We'll come back to that ladder in a minute. Oh. Can we go this way? Oh, duh. Walked right past it. Yeah, you're not being very sneaky. Like, for me... For me, that's, you know, life-changing money. Like, if somebody walked up to me and was like, you know, here's $2 million, you know, like, I can retire on that, no problem. I mean, even just a modest investment of that money is more than enough to live off of. You know, even including, like, inflation and bullshit. It's not perfect, obviously. Like, you're gonna... You know, you can't go too crazy. Yeah, you can't go too crazy, you know, but like, think about it. Like, once you get your house picked out, you know, and you got it all settled in and ready for you to live in for the long haul, you know, once you've gotten your student loans paid off and your school bills and all that kind of stuff and other debts you owe, you know, really, you don't have much else left. You know, like, you can indulge yourself, like... whatever. Spooky language. This guy was doing some voodoo. Who do the voodoo like you do, man? Yeah, we get it. Due to the recent acts of inmate violence, prisoner D239 has been transferred to solitary confinement, cell F6. To be expected. He's a dangerous fellow. That 5 is open up now too. Cool beans. And there's the ladder. Which, I'm guessing, because that other one's blocked off, is how we get out of here. But yeah, you know. Having a... Like, I mean, you'd have to live, like, absolutely stupid. Like, you know, you have to be that one rich dude who, like, changed his underwear, you know, every single day. Brand new pair. Never wore the same pair twice. You know, like, that kind of silliness. Or like, was it MC Hammer or whatever, like, he had all of the pipes in his house gold-plated. Hey. I am sorry, I'm so sorry, I couldn't let to take you. And now you're still there, aren't you? Is there a way out of this place? Jesus, what is... Just fucking shit up, wouldn't he? Yeah, I mean, you'd have to live like that kind of absolute stupidity, that kind of silliness. You know, where you're just like, come on. There we go. Now it's raining out, and we can see a little better out here. Okay. Oh, so close. Okay, so that's too much. Oh, the secret is to move that over here. No, it's not enough. I got it. Ooh, it's a execution lever. Which is good for something, I'm sure. Probably this thing here. Alright. In a fit of anger, bloody end he brought her. Did it for pleasure and not over strife. This was the home of evil. Oh, you had to. Oh, these rhyme. Hallowed was the place this one set ablaze. 'Twas the home of evil, it had to be razed. Is that not right? Okay, I don't understand. Oh. James? Oh, well. Pull the lever, Crunk! Wrong lever! Oh, no, 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 not... Great. It's Silent Hill 2 world thing. Great. It's gonna be the prison. Again. Except this time, Silent Hill spookified. Just go. Heck. Another hole to jump down? We're going way down, aren't we? Dun, 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 dun. Way down below, way down below. Well, so far that's pretty straightforward. Let's save. We are gonna save. Because the last save was the warden's office, which was a little bit ago there. Oh no. We're in the labyrinth. You remind me of the Babe. Feel that through the DualSense controller. It's so trippy. Game is saving anyway. Yes. Thomas something or other got killed. Okay. You know, the real VIP of this game is the batteries in this dude's flashlight. Because they have been able to stay on this entire time.
Please. I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
Angela? Angela, it's me.
No. Please. Daddy!
Did I get him then?
you sick? Care of you all these years. What I did? Look at me!
Oh, so this was like her safe space. Should I bust out the hunting rifle then? There's only 4 rounds in this. What is happening?
No one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what the implication is here.
Angela. It's okay. Calm down.
Don't order me around!
I'm not. I just... It's okay. It's over.
Don't even try.
Try what?
Like you don't know. I see what you're doing. It's always the same with you. You're only after one thing.
Angela, please.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead. Say it. Or you could just force me. Like he always did.
Jesus Christ, man.
You disgusting pig. I hate you. I hate you.
Angela. I don't know who you think I am, but I don't want to hurt you. I just want to get my Mary back.
You're Mary. Your own little Mary. At least she was. For a while.
What?
Admit it. You didn't want her around anymore.
No.
You probably found someone else.
No!
I need to find my mama.
Yeah, she's just broken. She's just very broken. Wow.
I never.
Now he's doubting himself too. Where's the monster? Yeah, I mean, look at the... Yeah. Yeah, basically he got drunk, he was an asshole, and he raped his daughter. Apparently a lot of times. That's just terrible. Alright. Well, we have defeated this. And I'm gonna guess it's time for us to go. 2 doors. Okay, we can't get out that way. Yeah, she's just gonna say very, like, venomous things. There's not much you can do. Question is does she mean it? Probably not, but... But in that moment, yeah. Alright, so... We just go this way now. But hey, we did it. Oh no. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and save that. Holy shrimp. Oh, that's... I don't even know where to begin on that. That's just creepy. Like, can I even go in that? No, but I'm just looking at it. Oh, weird. He's acting strange. Here, let's see what happens if we just... Oh, really? Well, now he's not doing anything. Weird. Creepy music.
Maria? Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing... It stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am.
God, that is a creepy face. It's got like that uncanny look to it.
I am here for you, James.
That looks normal. Kinda.
See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
Nothing in this place is real.
I don't know.
Well, if you happen to make up your mind, I'll be waiting.
I'll find some way to... I'll come back, I promise.
Wow, what an ending to that cutscene. So it does just let me go in. There's a door over there. So we have a hospital bed and looks like an IV bag. She's not even acknowledging that you're there. So I remember this scene a little bit from the original. I mean, this has always been kind of a surreal moment because, like, she's supposed to be dead, but yeah, she magically reappears and she's fine. Well, physically at least, she seems to be okay. You know, she doesn't have a giant gaping wound in her chest, but yeah, just the whole thing just seems off. You know, I mean, that's kind of the way that Silent Hill works. It's just like, it looks normal or decayed or whatever, right? But like, it all looks normal, but it's wrong somehow. Like, there's just this like weird thing about it. So, you know, like, that to me is like, because people always say like Silent Hill is the town. It's like, well, kinda. But Silent Hill is essentially like, it's all fake. Like, this is not real. I don't know if it exists per se, but like, it's not all in his head per se, because like, there are other people here, but are they real? Right? Like, you don't know. Is James real? Maybe this is all Mary's nightmare, you know? Like, don't know. So like, that's kind of always been the thing about Silent Hill, is it's like, you never really know how like real some of the stuff is, you know? Like, going back to what I said the other stream, like, is Maria even real, or is she just conjured up by this place because of James? I don't know, you know? Clearly James did something to his wife while she was dying. My guess is cheating, because I actually, like I said, it's been a long time since I played the original Silent Hill 2. I don't really remember what he did, but I know there's a lot of sex stuff in the story. So my guess is he probably cheated on his wife while she was dying, and then felt super guilty about that. Which, hey, you know, I get it. You know, it's ironic that we have this. Oh, things have changed. Do I want to know? Whoa. Oh shit, that was... Huh. Cool looking. What was that creepy? Yep, still there. So, I mean, it's called Labyrinth. I'm gonna assume that this is gonna take some time. Man, I'm really debating on what to do here. Because I don't really want to get stuck in playing this. Like, it's already 5 in the morning. I need to start these streams earlier. I feel like we're getting pretty far into the game. As much as I would love to continue playing this tonight, my brain is telling me that I really need to go to bed. I am very tired. I at least wanted to get a little bit of a stream in. You know, I mean, we've been streaming for about almost 2.5 hours. You know, I'd say that's good. You know, like we knocked out a lot of stuff. Angela's thing, we got the prison done. So, you know, kudos, right? That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm low energy. I'm trying, I really am, but I don't know if I can keep this up for another like 2 hours, especially with a new dungeon, so to speak. But I feel like we are definitely getting, like, I would say a couple days ago when we were in the hospital, I think that was like 50% of the game. I'd say we probably have knocked out another 25%. That's my guess. I don't know. Let's ask PlayStation. Let's see. Let's save our game. Did we save our game? There. Let's just save our game just to be safe. And yeah. What does my mighty PlayStation 5 Pro tell me? What's my progress here? Close out. 73%. So I'm pretty close, according to what we got here. You know, 73%. You can see next to my head here. So I've been playing for about 13 hours. So yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's probably going to be a smarter idea to just kind of, yeah, call it good, I think, for here. I'm trying to think here. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is, well, I promised I would stream yesterday. When I finished my stream yesterday, I was like, I'm coming back tomorrow. We're going to play. So now I've done that. So I feel no shame in going, okay, we are officially, we officially got a stream under our belts. So day 4 of spooky season isn't going too bad. That said, it could have been better. You know, but it's rough because the days I have off, they're easier to just, you know, spend more time streaming. The earlier part of the week also is, you know, easier to kind of like spend time streaming. But when you get towards like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it gets rough. Mainly just because, you know, by that point, you know, it's getting towards, you know, the work week, like the peak of the work week for me, you know, because I have Monday, Tuesdays off. So, you know, I work Wednesday through Sunday. You know, that's my 5-day work week. And, yeah, you know, like Sunday through, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, not too bad. But when I get to, you know, Friday, Saturday, you know, Thursday, like it's basically as you're heading towards like Friday, Saturday, basically. You know, depending on how long the week has gone, you know, it can either be not too bad and I have a lot of energy and time to spare, or it can be not so much that. And this week is kind of 50-50. hasn't really been that rough of a week, but we have been pretty busy at work, and you know, as a result, I'm just a bit more sore and tired. And then in addition to that, I've had to do some things for my family, you know, and of course I have other things I've been dealing with too. So not to, you know, create a pity sob me, you know, fest type thing, just, you know, life sucks. There are just times where life is hard, you know, and adulting is a pain in the ass. And yeah, as much as I would love to be like, hey, you know what, fuck it, I'll stream till 9 in the morning, I can't. You know, keep in mind, I am very much a late nighter. So like, you know, this time of night is, you know, it's basically just before I'm going to bed. But, you know, this is normal time for me. You know, I've always been a night owl. You know, even when I was a kid, my mom hated it because she was always trying to get me to go to bed at a young time, an early time. You know, so I'd get up for school in the morning, and I was having none of that. You know, I always found ways to stay awake, much to her, you know, frustration. So I would always sleep in, you know, till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I think the only time I ever actually woke up early was on Saturdays for Saturday morning cartoons. Because, you know, why not? You know, but that was because, you know, when you're a kid, you got all day to do that kind of shit. You know, it's a Saturday, right? No homework. You can goof off. But yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do the really smart thing here, and just take tomorrow off. I'm not gonna make promises that I can stream tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna take tomorrow off. So, you know, figure we did a Monday, Tuesday. You know, that was day 1 and 2. We took a day off. That was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We've notched 2 more days under our belts. We'll take off Saturday. So there won't be a stream tomorrow. And then we'll come back Sunday, and that way we'll knock out a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday stream. And you know, nice 3 days streaming. We'll definitely be finishing this up. I mean, within that time for sure, and probably starting a new game, or something along those lines. We'll kind of figure it out as we go. Kind of thinking as a change of pace from this, because this has kind of been dark and oppressive. I'm thinking probably something like Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That does sound kind of fun. It's colorful, you know. It's got like Alien Isolation vibe, you know. But could be that or something along those lines. But I kind of don't want to jump right into yet another like oppressively dark, gory horror game. You know, something a little different. I think is on the dock. We'll kind of like, you know, alternate it as we kind of can. You know, maybe we'll choose something more action oriented next time, or yeah, just we'll kind of keep it fresh. You know, variety is the name of the game, even if it is spooky season. And I'm gonna keep emphasizing this. It is not just gonna be like, you know, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. You know, like those games are there, but you know, we're gonna sprinkle in a little bit of, you know, diversity, just to keep things from being kind of overdone. I saw Dan's Gaming. He announced that his horror month is actually now just going to be a horror 13 days. It's not even 2 weeks. Like, I'm bummed. I know why he's doing it. You know, because like there's 2 obvious reasons why he's doing it. The first one is that running an event for an entire month, where you have the VODs constantly running and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, every year he's got some kind of a technical issue that's kind of annoying to deal with. He's had to curate his VODs. He has done a few things with Horror Month that, like, I'm not gonna say I find them questionable, because like it's his stuff, it's what he wants to do. But a lot of what people remember from Dan's Gaming's Horror Month stuff for the VODs was like his early streams. But they're not the, like, they're early Dan, you know, like early, like just how like I'm kind of cringe, you know, like early streaming is kind of, you say dumb shit, you know, so especially Twitch was a bit of a no man's land, like when it first started, you know, coming off of Justin TV where it was a literal no man's land. You know, Twitch didn't have a ton of rules to begin with. So like, you know, plus it was, you know, 15 years ago at this point. So like, you know, we were a bit more edgy, you know, in our younger years, so to speak. And so, yeah, like the things you said and did on your Twitch stream and your Justin TV stream, nowadays, maybe not fly so much. So, you know, Dan kind of did go back and replay some of the more popular games. And then those are the VODs he uses. He doesn't use the old VODs anymore. He uses those VODs instead, which whatever, you know, it's his thing. You know, but the other big change, and he's already done this a few times, is, you know, like he gets tired of only playing horror games all month long. Especially like months like this where it's going to be October and, you know, September and October. And so there are a ton of games coming out all in October. As somebody like him, who is a big variety streamer, you know, he's getting sponsorship deals to play these games and stuff. Like, he can't be locked into horror games for horror month because he's missing a lot of financial opportunities to play other games if he does that. That's why he's only doing the 13 days. I wish that he would keep the VODs going the entire month. You know, I don't really care if he plays a non-horror game when he's live, but yeah. And also, you know, he's been doing this shit for almost 20 years, so to speak. I mean, the horror month thing, I think, started on Justin TV, if I remember right. So, like, yeah, it's been a long ass time. Anybody's gonna get a little blah about that. But yeah, I mean, for me, this is fresh and novel. Would I be doing this in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? I don't know. Probably. Because I'm an idiot. You know, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely curate my, you know, I'd make a VOD collection and curate it and stuff. You know, you wouldn't have these little bits and bobs before and after the stream, but, you know, you'd get a nice cut up version, you know, of just me playing a game. Sure, why not? You know, all I need is another PC and terabytes of space. But anyways, but it's just disappointing because, like, one of my favorite things is I'll sub to Dan's channel for Halloween so I don't have to deal with ads. You know, these days I honestly should just get Twitch Turbo, but I'll sub to Dan's channel, you know, for 30 days. And that way I just leave it on all the time. Like, when I'm at work, it'll be in my ear. When I'm at home and I'm not streaming or anything, it'll just be on in the background. Like, I love when Dan does this horror month. So 13 days, kind of bummed. Because 13 days goes by faster than you think. It's just under 2 weeks. So, yeah. But it is what it is. And other people will be doing horror month stuff too. But he was kind of one of the only ones, at least that I know of, that would, like, basically be a 24-hour channel. You know, he'd have his live stream, and then when he was offline, he would have his VODs going. But he does have a second channel. You know, we'll see if maybe he uses that for horror month stuff. That would be interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird too because, like, how successful horror month was for him last year. Like, last year, I think even when he was offline, sleeping overnight and stuff, like, he was hovering at like 4,000 or 5,000 viewers in his stream just watching his VODs. That's pretty impressive to be all considered. So yeah, and then when he was live, the number was even bigger. So, like, his viewership numbers last year for October must have been just fantastic. So I truly think it is just a case of, like, we're just getting a deluge of games coming out all at once. You know, there's September, October, November are just jam-packed with shit. And not everything's even out yet. So, like, November, December, you got Pokemon. Metroid Prime 4 is supposed to be out sometime this year. My guess is it's going to be in November. You know, like, there's just going to be a lot of big shit. And then, on top of that, you have Grand Theft Auto next year. So, you know, it's just a wacky time for so many games. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't. What I do know is that I'm wrapping up the stream. So, all right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is a stream. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I appreciate it. You know, as always, you know, if you like what you see, you know, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the follow button, whatever that button is. You know, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Blue Sky. Stream Crush, nothing fancy. My YouTube channel is Stream Crush VODs for all the VODs. I have a normal channel, YouTube Stream Crush, but I don't really upload anything too much on there. So don't expect too much craziness from that. I also have a Discord. If you're on Twitch, links in the bio. Really, I don't use it for much else outside of just posting that I'm going live. But, you know, that's a bit more reliable than some of the other methods, especially if you don't want to be on, you know, Twitter or X or whatever, or Blue Sky. Totally get it. So I just got that set up. So it works pretty reliably from what I've noticed. So absolutely, you know, and if you have questions, you can always pop in the Discord and just, you know, talk in the general chat. You know, we'll be building out that Discord as we go. But yeah, I think we're good. So have a good day, morning, evening, wherever you are. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.